In 2018, Bromcom are launching Advanced Report Builder. With the ability to pull fields together from any part of the MIS, and no limit on the number of queries, tables and graphs that can be combined in a single report, Advanced Report Builder is more powerful and flexible than any other school MIS reporting engine. Because you can summarize and calculate, you're not limited to reports of raw pupil-level data. Now you can find the patterns and trends underlying those data points that show you where you are and where you need to focus to bring about sustained school improvement. Advanced Report Builder has a library of functions you can use to identify students with certain characteristics or calculate the percentages achieving certain levels. As well as simple aggregate functions like count, average, sum, minimum and maximum, complex logical expressions can be accomplished using if statements and lookups. In this example, a class's performance is compared with that of a year group by calculating the average progress and percentage of students at various levels of attainment. The calculations are broken down by key contextual groups, such as those eligible for the pupil premium and those with English as an additional language. These groups were selected during the report design process and can be adapted to whatever suits the context of your school. The summary figures are calculated directly from the individual assessment marks held in the MIS. So as soon as data is input by teachers via mark sheets, with Advanced Report Builder, it's at your fingertips. Advanced Report Builder is not limited to lists and tables, but has a range of charts and infographics you can use to represent your data. Adding a chart is straightforward and will be familiar to anyone who has placed them in spreadsheets using Excel. There are a wide range of options for customizing your graphic, including the ability to add fixed lines for reference points and to use conditional formatting to change its appearance based on the underlying data. Multiple series can be added to compare data from different subjects or points in time. Many charts can be combined on a single page, as we see here, where the column charts show the percentage of students who are eligible for the pupil premium and who have special educational needs, over a line graph plotting the grade distribution of the class compared with a year group. Advanced Report Builder has enormous flexibility and gives you a wide array of choices over the underlying calculations that drive your reports and the way that information is visualized on the screen. At its heart, though, is a simple drag and drop interface that lets you see how your report will be rendered. Choosing fields for list reports and adding charts and infographics is simple and can be done on the same report, with no limit on the range and scope that can be covered in a single report. Advanced Report Builder does not require you to choose data from one limited data domain. Instead, fields from across the MIS are available, and you can create your own relations between tables. That means you can look at attainment in the context of behaviour, or see if exclusions have a knock-on effect on attendance. To create a relation between different parts of the MIS requires no specialist coding knowledge. You can simply right-click on the table where you want the data, and call it in from elsewhere by specifying the matching ID column. In this example, I'm linking exclusion data to assessments, which will allow me to call up the assessment results of students who've been excluded more than once this year. Calculations don't have to sit in data sources. They can also be done and stored as separate variables, which is really useful for, say, showing the average attendance for a year group in a report about a single pupil or class. In this report, the attainment 8 figure for the school is calculated by taking the average of the pupil level results. Conditional averages are also available, so it's possible to calculate the scores for subgroups of students, such as those eligible for the pupil premium. Variables can also be used as parameters to allow users to control the report data and to show information for multiple assessment types and terms without having to rerun a different report. These variables can depend on others, so for example, you can show only the classes of your chosen year and subject. You can create the parameter list for users to enter yourself, base it on columns in a data source, or calculate a parameter using an expression. In this headline figures report, the user can choose between autumn, spring and summer, current and predicted grades. Advanced Report Builder also allows you to combine data from the MIS with external data sources like Excel files by simply dragging them into the report directory. This means when the DfE publish new Progress 8 estimates, you can update your report with the new figures in seconds and choose which estimates to use as the basis for your calculations. Here we can see how the Progress 8 figure for our sample school changes when 2016 estimates are replaced with 2017 ones. Advanced reports are built to specific page sizes, so can be exported neatly to PDF for printing if required, but on the screen they're so much more. Each report element can be made interactive, so they display more information on mouse hover, link to another page of the report, or even another area of the MIS. On our headline figures dashboard, hovering over the Attainment 8 breakdown tells you the date range in which the results are collected. Clicking the Basics breakdown chart takes you to a drill down report showing the names and classes of students who are below 5 in English and Maths. The headline figures bar graph links to the Analysis module, where you can see a detailed breakdown of the grade distribution in each subject. Advanced Report Builder greatly enhances the reporting capability of Bromcom MIS, providing school leaders with more power and flexibility in the handling of their data than ever before. With pre-made reports available to download and customize from the online report repository, you can access a broad range of outputs showing you the capability of the system and customize those reports to suit your own particular needs. Advanced reports will also have the same functionality as standard ones, so you'll be able to export them to a range of file formats, import and export report designs to share between schools, access them via quick links on your dashboard, publish them to the document management server, My Child at School or student portals, and schedule them to run at predetermined intervals. Advanced Report Builder will also combine with our Map Vision project to allow multi-academy trusts to report on students from multiple schools across a federation. We believe this suite of features makes it the most advanced reporting tool on the MIS market. You can access any field in the MIS and create your own joins between them. So if you want to look at how behaviour incidents and punctuality are affecting attainment in a particular subject, now you can. You can perform complex logical calculations to see if pupils meet multifaceted criteria or look up values in external directories. A wide range of charts, graphs and gauges help you visualize your data and combine many metrics into a single report or dashboard to allow your staff and other stakeholders to efficiently monitor pupil progress. Arithmetic and aggregate calculations mean you can put the raw data to work, calculating the performance indicators that matter to you, while date functions mean you can compare today with last week, last term or last year, without having to run a separate report. To find out more, email sales@bromcom.com or come and see a live demonstration at BET.